Hello everyone, my name is Roya and this is the Furry Friends Tag Part 2. So Part 1 was all about the dogs and Part 2 is all about iPod. So the first question is, what is her name? This is iPod. Her middle name is Nano. The second question is, how did you get iPod? And basically, like our dogs, she was Jay's animal already when I got her. And basically, he actually doesn't remember what year it was when he even got her. Because all he knows is that he was living in Seattle at the time, and he was working at a specific place, and so he remembers where he was working, but that still only puts her age between anywhere between 13 to 15 years ago. So she's getting up there, but we don't actually know if she's 13, 14, or 15. Question is, what nicknames do you give her? I call her Nosepod all the time, because iPod, Nosepod, that seems to make perfect sense to me. I also just call her Pod for short. Jay gets so mad at me because, he just goes, well, it's iPod, and I'm like, yeah, but Nosepod is so cute. I also call her Fluffy Poof and Mew and all the other stuff that I call the dogs too. Jay calls her Butt Princess and Princess Butt all the time because she's a princess and she's a butt, I guess. I'm not really sure. The next question is what kinds of personality traits she has. Weirdly enough, she actually loves being picked up and pet and whatnot, which normally I feel like cats don't. She always sits in my lap when I'm filming, so even if you don't actually see her in the video, chances are I'm petting her and she's in my lap. She also actually knows her name. She actually answers to iPod, so if you say iPod, iPod, she actually comes when you call usually. She also hates going outside. She's never willingly set foot outdoors in her entire life. You could leave the door open all day and she would never go outside. Actually, the reason that we didn't have her for a while is because she, basically, when I first met Jay, he had just moved out of his friend's apartment and left iPod there because she wouldn't leave. She did not want to move, and so finally, we only ended up taking her back when that friend finally said, hey, this cat peed in my piano, please take her back. Took her back. We tried to find a different home for her since we had landlords and dogs and all that stuff, but then, yeah, we ended up, buying a house within a couple months anyway, so yeah, that ended up being totally okay. You can hold her feet like this so that she has cute little paws, paws together. She also can neigh like a horse and rear up like a horse. It's weird. She lets you play with her paws, all the time. If you have any pets, let me know what weird nicknames you call them, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye! Say bye, iPod. Damn it. Bye.